Zelda here, and we are in a very strange place today. I did not expect to be recording even in the slightest. I woke up early just to do some computer stuffs, all the tech stuff. I worked on getting my resource packs updated, and I was testing new shaders, and I didn't want to go in and out of a server and cause a bunch of log spam, so I was like, well, you know what I'll do? I'll go to Hypixel. That's like the definition of like a log spam, and also they have cool builds so I can test the shaders packs. I found myself in a new place though. We are in the Limbo, and I'm surprised. I think I figured out one thing about this place, is there's a parkour map. So basically, when you come in, it looks like the rest of Hypixel, which is just, you can't break stuff. Oh, also I have my game sounds off. Let me turn those up. I actually don't know if there's sound in this area. I was playing without sound for a long time. Okay, well, that's cool. There's no sound. I wasn't missing out on anything. Still footsteps. But it looks like most of the rest of Hypixel where you can't interact with the blocks until you start to click around and realize that it's like creative light, almost is how I would call it. But here's the thing, let me show you what I've been doing. And you can't have more than one item other than, I think, flowers. I found a way to dupe the flowers. You take it out. Oh, okay. Well, I took out that one. That wasn't what I meant to do. But basically, I can then, if you throw something, you can't have it anymore. But you can... Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. Well, somehow I found to dupe flowers and then I fell and died. But like you can't have more than one of anything else. And so let me just show you. Okay, sorry. The one thing that I found out is there's like an infinite parkour loop, but I got a little carried away and turned it into this really serene path. So I think what I'm gonna do is just turn this into a looping GIF, hopefully, if I can find a way to do that. So I spent, you can break the blocks in here. You can place blocks, as far as I can tell, most everything. Like there's no, it doesn't have like spawn protection, but there was like this path of Hypixel like parkour light, like just little jumps. So I turned it into a path, but I think this is like, to me, this is like truly the definition of Limbo, is being somewhere where you can do stuff, but it's the same stuff all the time, again and again, again and again. And this is kind of honestly like so perfect for me to find today, because I have been feeling so stuck in life, just like in general, with like all the bad news, all the day-to-day grind, the work, going to work, coming home, streaming, playing, going to sleep, waking up, going to work, coming home, eating, streaming, playing. And it just felt like it had gotten in this rut, and I was starting to not feel fulfillment from really anything. And just when you're stuck in limbo, I don't know the actual definition, and I'm having too much fun now walking in circles to go look it up. But this is truly a great like catharsis, which is hilarious because it's literally just a visual representation of how you can get stuck in a loop. And I don't know if this is the intention of the circular parkour, but I think it was, because originally when you got to this platform, there was like guiding rails here. I straightened out the roof just so that it would look a little better. I couldn't figure this part out, but basically it just led you right back down to where you started. So if you were to follow the parkour path around, it doesn't lead up any higher. It just leads you right back to your starting point. And I don't know I did just a quick Google search to see if I had broken something when I signed in, because I tried signing into Hypixel a couple times. So I don't know if somebody else has had this or has enjoyed the path, so to say, so much. Or if there's actually any secrets in the map. It takes forever and a day to break a block. So when I misplaced some of these path blocks, that was fun. But here, let me show you. There's no tools, you can't craft. I don't see a crafting table. So yeah, so you misplace one block and you're working on it to fix it again for a while. So I did try and peek around. I tried to break into a couple different places in the house. I tried to break into, let me get up to the top and I'll show you guys. But yeah, this is just the most interesting pseudo-adventure map, and it's like nothing. It's so serene and peaceful. I tried breaking in here thinking there would be something. I broke the whole center. So it's a 3x3 solid of like oak wood basically in the inside there that I could tell. So I don't know, there might be other people who have really spent time with this. I think if I leave the server and come back, I wouldn't, even if I get sent to Limbo again, I lose this. So when you're in Limbo, you basically have to stay here and do all the things you want to do, which is why I decided to go ahead and record a quick clip. I haven't even had breakfast yet this morning. I just got on to do a few technical things like I mentioned, because I had stuff from streams that were piling up, notes about stuff that was broken or that I wanted to update, like my commands and stuff. Basic just picking up kind of chore stuff related to streaming and creating content. And then here I am inspired to create content. And it's the same thing over and over and over again, but it was so, and I think honestly the shader pack that I threw on, I think that's what made it for me, and the fact that I got my bushy leaves back. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so it's complementary shaders is what I am trying, and I think it's meant to be like the end sky. So I can't wait to, oh, I didn't even notice this before, but there's like an aurora. Okay, now I can just sit here and look at the sky. I almost walked over the edge. I better call it there. Maybe in the future, if I get stuck in Limbo again, I will try something else and see if there really are secrets. I won't spoil it for myself. I won't go do any more digging online. But I will reach out to my community, my friends. What do you guys think about Limbo? Both in the game as it's envisioned here in Hypixel and in real life. How's everybody doing? And I will leave once I get to the top. I didn't time that very well, but thank you for taking this journey with me around and around and around and around in Limbo.